my camera off the screen. Well, they can't see it,
They
can
can't
they?
see it. Nope.
All right.
Well, hello, everyone.
Well, good morning. Let us know if you can hear us, please.
Good morning.
All right. Theme song in 3, 2, 1. I can't hear it, so I hope it's working.
It's Saturday morning.
Of course.
It's 10 o'clock. It's time for the Gemstone Orphanage.
Maybe it would be better if no one could hear
It's
it.
too quiet. I can hear it, but it's too quiet.
Party-Line, Parti-Line.
I can make it really loud.
Find out
No,
everything
not
that's
too loud.
happening at the Gemstone Orphanage. Party-Line.
That better?
Yeah.
Party-Line. Party-Line. If it's important and it's happening, you will only find out at the Gemstone Orphanage. Party-Line. Party-Line. It's all happening at the Party-Line.
Well, I just dropped the main feature in the tutorial, Debbie, so we might not have one.
It's Saturday morning. It's 10 o'clock. It's time for the Gemstone Orphanage Party-Line.
Shut off.
Party-Line, Party-Line. Oh, at the Party-Line, at the Party-Line.
There, that better?
A little.
There. Now I can see the chat. Oh my heavens, we've got quite a few people on today.
Chrissy, can you say something so people know you're still here?
Hi, guys.
There she goes.
Okay. She's coming in pretty good for me, so.
I could hear her breathing, but that's about it.
Sorry. I can mute myself.
No, don't apologize for breathing. Everyone needs to do that. I mean, gosh, I've been doing it my whole life. Except for that one summer when Debbie took my breath away.
Aww.
All right, who we got on? All right, another Dawn production. Who is that? Who are you?
I would say that was Don Hall would be my guess.
Okay. And then Confession of a Mad Beater. That's someone new. So appropriate.
Laura Miller. I didn't know that was your handle.
And Colleen's here.
Yep, Colleen's here.
Oh, I could have put her into the whole chat.
Hey, we're lucky we got it working this morning.
I know. I know. I am such a
It's the
technological
move.
dweeb.
For the whole last month, we've been moving the orphanage, and things are very chaotic.
Yes, we apologize to anyone who's placed orders that it's taken an extra day or two to get the orders, just because half the stuff is at the new office, half the stuff is at our house, half the stuff is in our storage unit, and then there's stuff in the car that's traveling in between. That's about 4 halves right there. And that's how things are going. So
Jody was one of the 3 winners on the wheel last month, and I just barely got their prize bags mailed out about 3-4 days ago.
yes, congratulations, Jody. It's in the mail. So
It's in the mail.
it's in the mail. All right, let's see what I've got here. I think we're going to first talk about the Facebook group challenge, aren't we?
Yeah, let's start with that since we just brought it up.
So anyway, welcome everybody. We may repeat things a couple of times just for the late comer honor inners. But anyway, as Debbie already said, those who participated last month, their challenges have been shipped out just this week, and you should get them in a relatively short period of time. And we want to emphasize that we do need your email address before we can send party bucks to you. So let me see, last month's, we're going to have a drawing here in a few minutes. But Chrissy, why don't you first off explain what happened last month, and Debbie, you can jump in and explain how the party bucks are going to work, okay? And one thing I need to say, we found out that there was a little flaw in our system. We can't fix it, but apparently when you go into the Party Bucks store, you can't order stuff from other things. You can't combine the orders. In other words, you have to do the orders separately. And so if you use your Party Bucks to buy things in the Party Bucks store, you need to finish up that order. If you've got things you want from Adopt-A-Box or Naked Babies, go ahead and place that as a separate order. If the 2 orders come in together, we've been refunding the one shipping, haven't we, Debbie?
Yes.
Okay, so we'll try as often as we can to save you money. We know how it is. Debbie's all about saving money. That's half the reason we got into this business, which is a whole other story. So anyway, just sorry about that. It's something that we went back to our programmers, talked to everybody, and they just don't have a solution. And so anyway, I think Chrissy, you've probably already, have you posted yet who all the winners are this month?
Yep, I updated the spreadsheet, so it should be good. If I did miss anybody, obviously, just give me a little message and I will get that updated for you.
Yes, and we do need your email address in order to send the party bucks to you. And if there are those of you who did not use your party bucks last month, we will be tacking these on, correct, Debbie?
Yeah. Tomorrow you will receive an email from me telling you what your balance is.
Unless we wipe Debbie
I
out
will
today.
combine any leftover balance from January and add February's to it.
Yeah, at some point we may have to roll off some of those when you get up into the thousands of party bucks. We'll see. We'll just see what happens. All right.
Are there questions on how this works?
Whoa. Colleen's talking about not having her pants on or something. This really should not look at the chat window. How can you
Well,
donate to
if
someone?
you email
Aw.
me, yeah, I guess you can donate your party bucks.
Gosh, thanks, Rosie.
Yeah, that's very thoughtful.
Yeah, Chrissy was really hoping to get more party bucks if that's who you had in mind. So,
No.
but no, just let us know. I'm also working on being able to do a gift of like the subscription box, but we're just hoping we get that all fixed this month so that it's working, and we'll talk about that in a few minutes. So anyway, if you want to see how many,
One more thing, Steve,
you bet.
Kimberly, the party bucks are restricted to one email address. So either email me if you need that changed, or Kimberly, please let me know what you want to use.
Okay. Yeah, that's true for everybody. There's several of you that, sometimes we have a hard time figuring out who people are because they've got 3 different email addresses. I think 3 is the maximum we've seen. So anyway, let me see if I have got the big Wheel of Fortune set up somewhere. Maybe I don't. I can't have lost it already. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we have put everybody's name on the Wheel of Fortune. We're going to be selecting, we need Steve's Wheel of Prize. Yes, I should work on that. Okay, right after we get moved in and get everything sorted, which should be somewhere around the latter part of 2026. So anyway, we're going to spin the wheel 3 times. What are they going to win, Debbie?
What they get is one of the misfortune orphans, like what they had in the name that orphan, along with the little dress-up bag.
Okay, so 3 of you are going to get that. And so I'm going to go ahead and spin, and we'll see if Debbie's got her bongos working.
No, the bongos aren't coming across now.
Yeah, we've overwhelmed the system. Lenore!
Congratulations,
Lord
Lenore.
Ashley,
Very
congratulations.
first winner. Okay, we're going to remove you now, Lenore, so you don't win all of the prizes. And we will spin it again for the second winner. This is where we need the spinning song. Jenny Griffith. Number 2.
Congratulations, Jenny.
Yes.
Congratulations, Jenny.
And then one more. Karen Cosby.
I don't know if I saw Karen come in today, so we may have to email her.
Congrats, Karen.
Okay, so let's go back to the Facebook group. And Chrissy, if you will take the lead now. I need to give you your screen, don't I? All right, Chrissy,
Right.
tell us what's happening next month.
Okay, for the month of March.
Munch. I love munching in March.
In a land far, far away, we begin our journey. It's going to be called the Journey Beaters Stash Challenge. And this is going to run March 1st through the end of the month on the 26th. And the big details are that each week, the challenge is to visually narrate a story myth, or personal journey with your beads and beading techniques. Then, to get credit, just post your finished pieces or piece and the story, poem, or your choice of prose to receive party bucks. Some examples, absolutely you're not limited to, but just to get the literary juices flowing, could be that each piece could represent a different chapter or a significant moment in your story, or each piece could be different characters from your story. Or your finished pieces could take us on the entire journey. So 4 weeks for stories that you narrate with your jewelry pieces for the storytellers. And then the party bucks are the same. They are $20 per week, or sorry, 20 party bucks per week. And then you can get up to two $10 10 party buck bonuses for additional participation, which just means an extra week submission or most likes and most comments. And then I will update this bottom about the shipping that Steve and Debbie announced earlier. So that is the deets on the Journey Beaters Challenge. Any questions, guys?
Yes, and I agree with Jenny. And notice I recognized your handle, Jenny. Storytelling is just what it's all about, I think, whether it's in any form of art or craft. I think the story is what's important. So, any
We're
questions
not
about this?
looking for great writing skill here, though. We just want you to talk about your jewelry.
Yes, there's no grade at all, but I know you guys have beautiful stories when you guys typically post. And so I thought this would be just fun to really bring it to life.
Now, does it have to be nonfiction or can you fictionalize something, Chrissy?
You can fictionalize it. I put a myth or personal journey, so any type of story.
Awesome. Awesome. Now, this will be posted in the Facebook group.
Yeah, so I'll get this posted in our Facebook group. So I drafted this and then I accidentally deleted it. So I'm gonna get this formatted later today, so it'll go up tomorrow. And it is open to everybody. And if you have any questions there, we're happy to answer them in the Facebook as well. So I look forward to seeing what you guys come up with.
Hi, Amy. I didn't see you here. Congratulations on being here. And gosh, now we'll talk about that in a second. Okay. Any more questions, Chrissy? Any more comments?
Oh, I've got tons of questions, Steve.
Not you. I meant for you. So how can you have questions, Chrissy? You're the one that put this together. This is awesome.
Oh, man.
And Jenny, you did when we did the penguin party, you had an awesome story. It was a lot of fun. So more
Loved
of that.
it.
And if anyone has questions, you can email Debbie, email Chrissy if you know how to find her, email me if you absolutely have to, and we will try to help you out wherever we can. All right, let's go back here and just real briefly, let's talk about the subscription program. The floods in Texas, wow, that would be so cool. So let me get rid of this and we'll get rid of that. And let's talk a little bit about the subscription box, April box. As all of you probably know, we've had some problems with our subscription programs. We've kicked out 2 of them. We're working on our 3rd program. I tested it, I hope extensively, and it seems to be working. If you have been a subscriber in the past and think you're a subscriber, if you have not resubscribed, you aren't in the new program. You need to go in and reset up. If you have any problems, email me. There's been a couple of incidences where I've had to go in and reset a person. Just let me know if you're having difficulty. I think everyone that we've helped has been able to get in and get their subscription going. Those of you who have been wanting to get a subscription, here's a chance, because we have added some more subscriptions starting with the April box, and it is already looking to be a real fun box. I think it's kind of a spring theme, right, Debbie?
Yeah, think flowers
Think flowers, lots of flowers,
and green things like tree agates and
which,
Indian agates and
yeah, Indian
Oh,
agate is
tree
one of
agate.
my, which one?
Oh, tree agate is like one of my favorites.
Oh, it's become one of my favorites ever since I've seen it. So it's going to be awesome. Now we know there's been a lot of problems in setting this up. And so we have a special free gift that we're going to be putting into the boxes, at least for now. And anyone who saw the Advent calendar box opening knows that there was a set of boots that were in there, which I know a few people thought that was the high point of the whole box. And so we're going to be putting one pair of boots into every one of the boxes as a free gift. Yes, they're meant for beating. Thank you. But anyway, they're awesome. They're lamp work. They're spectacular. There's like 6, 7 different kinds. You're probably not going to get to pick them, but we're going to be putting those in there. Debbie made sure that there would be plenty for everybody. So, any questions about the subscription program? Right now, those who got in early just had to pay a $6 shipping fee, which we'll refund when the auto payments start, hopefully tomorrow on the 1st. And I know in the listing it says on the 2nd, but that's just because the auto payment is based on Greenwich time in London, England, which is early in the morning. And so even though it says the 2nd, it's actually afternoon, here in the States. So anyway, if you have any questions, please just let us know. Any comments, Debbie?
nope, sounds like you covered it all.
Okay, then real quickly, let's talk about upcoming events, which why don't we start since I've got these sitting here. We are going to be, because we were moving and had all sorts of things going on, we didn't do a lot of special events, no yard sales, no auctions, not much of anything. And so we thought that we would have one event at the end of March, March 21st, again at 10 a.m. This is tentative. We could possibly change it if we need to. But we are going to do a yard sale. But this yard sale is going to be different because we're going to do a naked baby clearance. And Debbie has laid out some of the naked babies that are going to be available on clearance. And this is going to be different. How did the move go? We're still moving, Tina. Anyway, I mean, you can see right here, we've got all sorts of fun agates. Debbie pulled out one of my yellows that I usually keep to myself. What do we got here, Debbie?
That's a plum blossom jasper.
Plum blossom jasper. Yeah,
Oh, that's really pretty.
it is really pretty. And then we've got, what's this, a rainbow? This is from my rainbow collection, I believe. We've got amethyst
This is
stones.
just a fraction of
Oh,
the
yeah.
stones. So just to give you an idea, the naked babies will not be done as an auction.
Nope.
They'll be done as a yard sale price. We're really cutting the price down like by half.
But we're going to do it live.
And then we'll intersperse through these naked baby listings a few auctions.
Yep, we'll be doing some auctions as well. And then afterwards, we will also open up the yard sale for the weekend with all of the other items that you're used to seeing in a yard sale. And so we'll have a bunch of fun things there. So there's actually 3 parts to it. We're going to have the naked baby clearance, and we'll be doing these just as fast as we can pull them up. And if somebody wants it, we'll give you the price. And there'll be an accessory bag, which will be a flat rate on top of that. And so if there's something that you want, just watch the first one who responds, we'll get it. And it's not
Yeah.
going to be like 5 or 10. I think we're talking how many, Debbie? Just
I think we can do close to 60 of the naked babies,
Oh
we'll
my
see.
goodness.
and I'm planning about 10 auctions.
Yeah, I
That
think
was
this is
gorgeous.
a Botswana
Oh, wow.
or a Persian Gulf. In fact, I didn't know Debbie was putting that in there. I thought that was mine. Um, this is kind of like you and Gabe. So sometimes
Yeah,
Debbie
yeah,
grabs things.
you have to hide them a little bit better, okay?
I I guess so. Anyway, this will be happening on the 21st. There will
This will be the
be,
21st, and
yep, and we'll
we'll,
let you know.
like I said, these will be full naked baby sets, but we'll only show you the stone. We'll show one example of what the naked baby bags look like,
These will
and
be
then
heavily,
these will be a flat rate. And
yeah,
so what you'll do is we'll give you either the orphan's name or number, and the first person that comes in and says, "Yeah, I want her," we'll get her.
yep. This one might be an auction stone, Debbie.
And
Because
about every time we do about 5, 6 of those, then we'll do a traditional auction.
yep, yep. And we might do a couple of fun things too in between. We'll wait and see. We're still planning it. We're still kind of numb from the move. In fact, just the idea of doing this shows that we weren't in our right mind, because this is going to be insane, but it's going to be a lot of fun, I think. So that's March 21st. Any questions? We'll be watching that. Yeah, it's going to be live. If something doesn't sell, we will put it on the Naked Baby site for one reason or another.
Just to give you an idea, the prices of the stones will range between probably 10 and 20 instead of 20 to 40. So we're really
Except
reducing the prices down.
except that one.
Except for that one.
Yeah,
What
that
about
one.
that navy blue banded one down there? Yeah,
You
that's
like that?
beautiful. I do.
Okay. All right, that one's gone. Gabe got
Oh,
it. So no, we'll decide something. Anyway, we have a lot of stones. The orphans are piling up. It's the
Yeah,
weather's
we
been
realized
cold.
when we moved
The orphans
that
are
we really
insane.
need to clear out some of our orphans. I have too many.
Okay, and so
they're really
like I said,
pretty.
they're going to be discounted. All right, let me see next. Let's talk about, this is not an official Gemstone Orphanage event. In fact, I think I have a better picture. Where is it? Right there. All right.
Woohoo!
Becky, Jenny, Colleen, Chrissy, Amy, Jody, and a lot of you are here today. There's an event that's going to be happening this evening. Gosh, anyone want to chime in and tell us about it? Because I've been kind of numb lately. I just know it's today. What
I know
time?
it's happening today at 7 o'clock Central Time.
Yeah, correct us if we're wrong, any one of you.
Yeah, 5 p.m. Pacific.
6 o'clock our time, dinner time. We'll be attending and eating at the same time, I think. And we've got 6 ladies that are going to be there. This is going to be wild. I have no idea what's going on or what's going to be happening.
There are some new components that are puppy related.
Oh, yeah. That will be going into what, Adopt-A-Box?
They'll go into the Adopt-A-Box section when this party starts.
There.
And hopefully one of our lovely ladies will kind of show you what the new components are.
Well, tonight, right? Not now. I don't have anything here. It's all over at the new place. So I think. But we'll
And
be
I
there.
believe we have a couple of drawings set up and
Yes.
a coupon code for those who are watching.
Yep.
So you do want to be there.
It'll
Kennel
be a lot of
coupons.
fun.
Going to do kennel coupons, I think. Maybe. We'll see if I get it together. But some sort of a coupon for for the drawings. So any last comments from you, Chrissy, or from Jenny or Amy or Colleen, any of the people that are going to be there?
Well, I hope you guys bring your beads either from the love or the subscription box, or just from your stash, so you guys can bead with us tonight.
All right. Next party line will be Saturday, March 28th. Exactly 1 month from today, 4 weeks from today. And I guess we've gone as far as we can go, and I'm on now, right, Debbie?
Yeah.
I hate this. I'm
It's
doing the
all you,
tutorial.
Steve.
Yeah, it's all me. Ha! Let's get rid of all the pictures here. Okay, we're going to be doing a quick tutorial. I'm going to be using items, and it's going to be real quick because I can't see until my new glasses come. But I'm going to be using items from the Advent box and from the last box, the Australian Picture Jasper box, I believe. And Debbie, you chime in when you see what's going on. So this is just a real simple bracelet that uses the love link. Some of the, I think the cording came from the Advent box, and who knows on the other things. But this one is real easy to put together. You can literally put this together in just a matter of minutes. What takes the longest is letting the glue dry, which I'm not going to do that today. But just to give you an idea, you're going to need 2 lengths of this cord, which if you've got like a 6.5, 7-inch wrist, you need like 2 5-inch lengths of the cord, which half my tools are at the other place. And then you're going to need a couple of jump rings. I think I've got, these are 5 millimeters. 1/8 inch will work as well. I put a jump ring at each end, and all you are going to do, and feel free to jump in and add smart, witty remarks, Chrissy and Debbie. Anyway, we just run that through the jump ring. And then I have some barrel beads, which I think came from the February box, didn't it, Debbie?
Yep.
And all I'm going to do is thread this on, get the 2 ends together, and I did not, well, and then you thread a second one on. And then I've got the cord ends, which box did these come from, Debbie?
Cord ends were in the Advent box,
Okay, but these
but
are
they're on
just
the website too.
yeah,
So
I think all of these components are in Adopt box right now. Anyway, you put a jump ring in the end, and then you just little dab of super glue, glue that on, glue the other one on, and then you add the clasp, which you can see right there.
And with
And
movie magic, here it's done.
there it's done. Yeah, I'm not going to sit here and make you all wait 10 minutes for the first dry. But you can see I'm also using the heart-shaped lobster clasp, which I think was from the February box. But Debbie will correct me if I'm wrong, which was a nice one because,
it was from the Advent box too.
all right, correct me. So I'm wrong. But anyway, that's the first one.
Love it.
And then we thought maybe you would like, people got cup chain. And one of the main questions that we got from everybody is, this is so pretty, what do I do with it? And so I'm going to show you something you can do with it. This is memory wire, but this is a little different from the memory wire you're used to. If you look at it, it's got a flat surface. This is flat memory wire. It's a little hard to come by. I think Bead Along sells at a couple of other places, but as you can see, we've got a little bit here, and we will be putting this on Adopt a Box as well. In fact, I think it's already there. And all you're going to need to do is cut just a little more than a full loop. And then we'll let that slinky away. And then we're also going to need some 24 gauge wire. And I just happen to have one very broken spool of 24 gauge wire. You can use whatever color you need. And I believe we're going to need 18 inches of this wire. Let's cut that off. All right. You do most of this with just a couple of tools. Of course, your memory wire cutters to cut it, and then we're going to need round nose pliers because we're going to round the end. And I'm using the very tip of my pliers. These are real heavy duty pliers. These things are 1.5 millimeters. The wire is 1.5 millimeters wide and 0.5 millimeter thick. And so it's a little bit on the stiff side. And we're going to make a loop, and you don't have to do it in one turn, but bring it down so that it touches. I'm going to have to take my glasses off so I can see. Okay. So you can see we've got a little loop in the end. And then we're going to take our cup chain, and I think you only need like 6 to 7 inches, depending on how thick you're going to do this. And what we need to do is we need to create an anchor with our wire. And because I don't have a real good loop here, let's do it this way. Now, go the other way, I like it better. Should have done this left-handed. And put a couple of good loops. Loops in the loops, or wraps in the loop. Chime in, Debbie, when I go off camera.
You're down too far. Up, up,
Over, over, over.
up.
She's enjoying this too much because the alternative was she had to do something. Yeah, Chrissy's been sick, everybody. Everybody say aw. She's been horribly sick for 2 weeks, and we were just happy to have her here today.
I'm doing a lot better though. Thank you.
You sound better. In fact, you sound better than me.
Like I can breathe again.
Keep doing that, please. All right. We're going to start wrapping.
You're off camera.
Usually I have Debbie in here slapping me back into place. She's coming in to slap me into place. Okay, there you can see I'm wrapping in between each one of the crystals, the links, and the 24 gauge wire fits just about perfectly. Make sure they're facing out. That's kind of important. And I've been wrapping around both wires, Debbie.
you go too far with that, you won't you won't have a separation.
But you can see what we're doing here. We're just wrapping. And you do that all the way around until you get to the end, and then you finish it off the same way. And of course, we need to trim the tail off. And tuck that. And then through the magic of Chrissy Vision,
Dun, 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 dun.
we have a complete bracelet. 2 jump rings, and we've used the magnetic clasp, which I think was also from.
No, it wasn't. I just put it on with the memory wire.
Okay. Anyway, so this is a
That
new
turned out
clasp.
so good.
All right, give me a wrist, Debbie. And this is one of those non-slip magnetic clasps. If I can get it lined up, there we go.
Oh,
And so
love
there's
it.
something you can do with the cup chain. I will also put a link, I think, if I get around to it, for an earring that we have a tutorial on. Okay, do we have time for one more, Debbie, or are we out of time?
It's up to you, Steve. I'm gonna give a tiny bit of a spoiler. There is cup chain in the next subscription box.
Oh, really? Can you tell us what color cup chain?
Again, think of all the different colors that flowers come in, and
Oh,
that's what the cup chain reminds me of.
okay. Well, I think we're going to leave it at that. I had a third one, which I may save and do at a later time, that use materials from the box as well. But I think we've kept everybody long enough using up their Saturday. But anyway, here's 2 really simple bracelets. And this one just,
Cup chain bracelet reminds me of tennis bracelets.
Yeah, they do.
yeah, I don't wear pink, so I won't be wearing it, but that's okay. All right. Any final words, Debbie?
I'm just excited to see everybody here. I'm excited about the April box. It is really coming together.
You disappeared, Debbie.
And I think we will see you tonight at the puppy party. We're not going to be live, but both
No.
Steve and I plan to be there
We plan to be
Um,
live. We just won't be
to share in the
broadcasting.
fun.
Yep, we will be there. We just have to go there to see who wins any of the drawings. So it's exciting. So March 28th, next party line, March 21st, a unique and new type of yard sale and auction, which we'll be advertising tonight at 7 o'clock Central Time. Check with, I'm assuming it's on Becky and Jenny's channel. Go there if you want to participate in the puppy party, and there will be puppies there. Not just the previous, puppy thing, but there's going to be lots of puppies there for everybody. So any final comments, Chrissy?
It should be fun. Look forward to it, and I'll see you guys there.
We will. Debbie, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, puppy
right.
yoga, but beating. That's right. This is going to be therapeutic. So, and Kirsten, if you do your cup chain jewelry design, make sure you let us know. Post something on Facebook. Take care, everybody. We'll see you all at the puppy party tonight. Bye-bye.
Bye.